Sometimes I call it crypto crappo, and sometimes I call it crypto shit. It's worthless, it's no good, it's crazy. I think the people that oppose my position are idiots.
Peter Thiel's venture capital firm, Founders Fund, reportedly made a whopping $1.8 billion from closing out its crypto positions last year. Despite this, Thiel, a well-known early Bitcoin bull, was still predicting the token's price to surge 100 times at a crypto conference in Miami in April of 2022. He proclaimed,
"We are at the end of the fiat money regime."
But unfortunately, his prediction was not meant to be. Best known as the co-founder of PayPal and an early investor in Facebook, SpaceX, and Lyft, Thiel's net worth is estimated at $4.2 billion. He is also a prominent supporter of the Republican Party and has been an influential figure in Silicon Valley. With generational wealth in the bank and political influence in the US, why would Thiel mislead investors? Thiel has well-known relationships with J.D. Vance and Blake Masters. Vance, who won the senator's seat from Ohio, and Masters, who lost in Arizona, were bankrolled by Thiel in excess of $20 million to their respective Republican super PACs. Vance and Masters have been staunch supporters of Donald Trump's election fraud claims. After bankrolling election deniers, it's no surprise Thiel would also mislead committed investors who cling to his every word. Founders Fund first entered the crypto world in 2014 when Bitcoin was trading at around $750, and by the time it reached its all-time high in November 2021, it had skyrocketed 8,500%. During an interview on the pull request on callin.com, Thiel was asked, alongside the original PayPal co-founders, his thoughts on Bitcoin.
Man, I'll just say, the biggest mistake I made in the last decade was getting too late and too little in Bitcoin. We invested in 2014 in Founders Fund and did reasonably well, but it was, it was on my radar in 2010, 2011, and it was just, we had seen all these crazy cryptocurrency people at the time at PayPal. It was one of the things that actually I was super interested in. It motivated me, but none of the models quite worked. And so when you had the second coming of the crazy cryptocurrency people from Anguilla or whatever, with Bitcoin, I was somehow programmed not to see it as much as I should have.
Thiel reiterated his belief of Bitcoin replacing gold as a financial asset and noted that it was still undervalued considering its potential.
But I'm still hopeful that if Bitcoin goes up by a factor of 100, you'll make some money, a modest amount of money, in real terms.
His disdain for Warren Buffett has also been very vocal.
Enemy number one, the sociopathic grandpa from Omaha.
As Buffett has consistently spoken out against cryptocurrency as an intelligent investing option.
All of the Bitcoin in the world, and you offered it to me for $25. I wouldn't take it because what would I do with it? I have to sell it back to you one way or another. I mean, maybe I'd be the same people, but it isn't going to do anything.
The crypto sector faced a prolonged slump due to rising interest rates and the failures of prominent firms like Celsius Network, Three Arrows Capital, and FTX, causing Bitcoin to plummet over 60% in 2022 and end the year trading at under $17,000. According to sources, Founders Fund once held 2/3 of its portfolio in crypto, but now has no significant exposure to it. Pump and dump is a fraudulent scheme in the stock market, where a group of individuals, often referred to as promoters, artificially inflate the price of a security through false and misleading positive statements. The promoters then sell their own shares at the inflated price, dumping them on unsuspecting investors and causing the price to plummet. This leaves the investors who purchased the security at the higher price with significant losses. The practice is illegal and considered securities fraud. Make sure to watch next how Warren Buffett lost $44 billion investing in stocks.